it's a major announcement because before this week, we haven't been able to hand the ball off or play 7-on-7 or anything like that. Now he's saying go to normal week 1, which is helmets. Now, we're not hitting each other, but we can run plays, do drills, 7-on-7, but we don't ever have contact this week. It's an acclimation period. It's great for the kids, for the communities, for the coaches, but more for the kids. And you and I have talked about the life lessons they get out of it. So, and you got a bunch of seniors that have been waiting their whole, basically, lives to be able to be a senior and play in front of their fans. And, you know, just for the morale, I think it's a huge deal because people don't see that kids are really struggling. I mean, kids are touching on depression and different things like that, being so abnormal. So it gives them a little bit of sense of normalcy, and it also gives them a light at the end of the tunnel. To be able to take this step, they said, you get to start with the AAA calendar. So as of right now, we're normal. We get to be normal and plan to be normal as far as inside the confines of practice. To be able to say, proceed with normal regulations under AAA rules, man, that's fantastic. I think you've got one side and some people that are saying, since you're letting them start, but let us talk and see what this is going to look like. And I think they really mean that. Do we want to push it back? And in reality, I don't know what moving the season back 2 weeks does. They're not going to get a cure for Corona in 2 weeks. That doesn't do any good. I think that they may be more looking at a plan on, do we allow a certain number of people in the stadium and give people time to set up for that stuff. But, you know, it's basically a month before anybody gets to play week 1. So to be able to, that's plenty of time for schools to set up and figure out how they're going to, you know, help people social distance and all that kind of stuff. I think the other thing they might be doing is waiting to see how the teams actually do these first 2 weeks. Do the number of cases amongst the kids go way up? So I think it's also an experimentation period to see how the numbers go for the next, 2 or 3 weeks before they even make that decision. I think if the numbers go way up amongst kids and parents across Arkansas, I think they may say, hey, let's push it back and relook at this. But I think they're wanting some time to evaluate the next 3 weeks and see how it goes now that it let us go to this phase too.